down your phone, Darren. It is time to begin the show.
Okay.
Darren.
What?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Riggle's Picks. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader. That was from the deep parts of my soul.
It was close to scat.
Mm-hmm.
But it also had a certain jazz feel.
Yeah, as some would say. And look at me. I'm straight out of the jazz scene.
When I think of jazz and scat, I think of you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Darren, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin.
I can tell. Because your sigh.
Yeah. I know. You know why? It's hard. It's hard.
What is wrong, Rob? What's wrong?
It's hard being so wonderful. It's hard when your team wins 2 Super Bowls back to back and they're going for a three-peat. And everybody's hating, but they're hating hate the game. Don't hate the player. Okay? Also, before we get started, before we dive into today's episode of Riggle's Picks, we have a couple of agenda items. One.
Action items?
Action items. Action item from our last meeting, the notes from our last meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Name of the show.
Oh, let's put it to the peeps.
Riggle's Picks or Riggle's Hot Talk.
I would like for everyone who watches or listens to comment. What do you think the show should be called? Riggle's Picks or Riggle's Hot Talk? Or 2 super cool dudes talking on microphones. One is bald.
Too long? Already too long. Too long.
I thought we were letting the people decide.
Claire, do you have a vote on this? And please don't say, what was her suggestion? Claire's happy time, super fun time?
It was Claire's super fun time with 2 dummies.
Yeah. Not that.
Well, my other one is Leader's Picks, but that got shot down pretty fast.
I like that.
I don't even think that got past a second. And when I say second, I mean like a parliamentary second. Like you have to have a motion seconded to get it.
This isn't
even
Parliament.
It's close. It's soup's close.
Really?
Yeah.
Soup's close?
So Claire, and by the way, we agreed not to bring up Leader's Picks. We agreed to talk about it. We agreed.
I think it's cool. I think Riggle Leader sounds cool too. Or Leader Riggle. They're great. Both of those are awesome.
Sounds. Well, listen.
Or let's take suggestions from the fans.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll do a write-in campaign as well. You can write in if you have a thought on that. Please feel free to write in. We encourage that.
Yep.
Also, so Riggle's Picks, Riggle's Hot Talk.
Yeah.
And then Claire's, super happy fun time talk sesh.
Oh.
I just came up with that one.
That's good. I like that.
Super happy fun time talk sesh.
It's long, but it's good.
Super happy fun time talk sesh.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember it. It flows naturally.
Super happy fun time talk sesh.
Super happy fun time talk sesh.
That's pretty much what it is.
Welcome back to Super Happy Fun Time Talk Sesh.
Dude, you just named the show?
Well,
punch it out.
Maybe. All right. Well, I put it to the vote. I put it to the people.
Yeah.
That's Americana. This whole year is about elections.
And don't tell me that this is going to be rigged. Don't say it.
Yeah.
Because everything's rigged, right?
Rigged.
Everyone's like,
rigged.
Oh, I get it, Rob.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Speaking of elections, I'm writing down.
Rob is currently writing down
who Darren is voting for in the presidential election, upcoming presidential election.
Wait, you're writing down who I'm voting?
Yep. I already know it. I can tell by the way you talk and the way you look and the way you walk around.
That's rich.
I can tell.
By the way, totally unrelated while you're writing, I don't even know you could write, but the guys down at the golf shop, Fernando.
Oh, yeah.
Fernando.
Down at
Roger Dunn.
Roger Dunn, yeah.
Fernando was wondering where in the hell you've been. He said, because I golfed with him. today, this morning, crack of dawn.
Of course you did. You
Yeah.
get to golf all the time.
I know. He said, because I told him we were going to go do some episodes, and he goes, he hasn't been in the shop in a long time. And I said I was going to bring it up because that sucks. That's horrible patronage, and it's almost like rude of you. And I said I apologized for you. I just want you to know. I said, I'm sorry on behalf of Rob for him not patronizing your establishment.
You're right. I have been delinquent in my appearances. I have not played much golf. I have not made any appearances in Roger Dunn. This is true.
Maybe you should
Everything
apologize
said
to
is true.
Fernando right here.
I don't feel like it's... I'm sorry, Fernando, for not making it down to the shop.
Thank you.
Okay.
On behalf of Fernando, thanks.
Okay. I don't feel...
I love the reluctant knuckles.
I'll knuckle that.
Okay.
Only because you're right. I haven't been down there. But that's because I'm working.
Dude, you play in like the ACC. You play on TV. You play golf on TV, and you're coming here going, I can't go to the golf shop.
I can't. I'm working. I'm working. That's why I have a high handicap. You have a low handicap.
My handicap, dude, I'm not playing in my handicap right now. I don't know what's going on.
Every woman that's listening to the show right now just turned it off because of what you just said.
I don't know what's going on.
Because you started to drill down too deep on the golf
all
top.
right, let me rephrase. I am not playing to my handicap when I'm naked, glistening on the golf course.
That didn't help.
Did you come back?
That didn't help the situation at all. I think it actually...
Claire? On behalf of
Sorry,
what?
What are the numbers doing? Show us. We have a AI, and it can show us exactly what the male and female listeners are doing. What happened on the
It's
female?
just giving us a picture of a tank.
Oh, God.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop going deep on the golf. Who am I voting for, Rob? Excuse me, I got to put my black flies on.
Black flies. Eyeglasses.
No, I'm not.
Not only that, okay?
That was so...
Not only that, I think also, if you had the chance, you would do that.
I would not vote for Vladimir Putin.
Hey.
I wouldn't. I'm American.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to vote for a Russian president for America.
Okay. Well,
I'm just not.
that's fine. I'm glad to hear that.
Are you going to vote for Kim Jong-un?
No, I will not do that. I will not be doing that.
How do we know? Just saying. You like big parades with military stuff? Right?
No.
He does too. Think about it, dude. You guys have that in common.
I don't like big military parades with nuclear weapons being
You don't?
and goose stepping troops.
You
No.
sure?
Yeah.
Well, do you like banana cream pie?
I mean, it's a tasty dessert.
So
yeah.
does he. That's
That doesn't mean there's billions of people around the world who like banana cream pie. And to be honest with you, no, I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I'm a chocolate man. I like chocolate.
So does Kim.
No, he doesn't.
Want to bet?
I don't know.
You want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet because I don't know Kim Jong. How do you know Kim Jong Un so well?
Can we find out if
How do you
Kim
know the
Jong
details?
Un, like, I call him Kimmy.
How do you know Kimmy's details?
I just do, okay? Because I go deep. I go the deepest.
That sounds gross when you say it like that.
I go deep and hard
So
when I want knowledge.
let's talk about this.
What?
The amazing and awesome listeners and viewers of Riggle's Picks have been writing in a lot.
Oh, God. Everybody's got a keyboard, right?
Yeah, everybody's got a keyboard. What I've noticed, though, is interesting. Certain posts. There was a post we put up from episodes ago where you and I were talking about wolf attack versus shark attack.
Mm-hmm.
And what we prefer.
remember.
Okay. People are still writing in about that. Still writing in.
That's cool.
But they're really doing an analysis on it. Like when we bring up weird, wacky stuff, it's because it literally is just happening as I sit here and talk to you.
Right.
Like there's no pre-thought in this.
Right.
So, we were shooting from the cuff, shooting from the hip.
It's just a thing.
It's just a thing. We're just shit talking and spitballing.
I think
but these people are breaking down going, here's why you're wrong, Rob. Clackety, clackety, clack. Here's why you're wrong. It's absurd to think that. The razor-sharp teeth of a blah. I'm always like, dude, you've got to chill.
People have time. People have time on their hands.
Too much time.
I know. Sticks nailed it.
Yes. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands.
That was awesome.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Sticks, Paradise Theater. Kids, go get Paradise.
Was that Paradise Theater?
It was Paradise Theater. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto?
No, that was later.
I thought Too Much Time on My Hands was on that record.
You're a fool.
Clarification, please.
You're a fool.
What?
Don't check in for clarification. She knows I'm right.
Sticks. I have to spell it for her because she's 4 years old. No. STYX.
STY. Yeah, like the river Styx in hell.
Paradise Theater. God, she types fast.
I know. It's kind of disturbing.
Songs. There we go. These are the best of times.
Too much time on my hands.
You're right. It's a great song. I love Sticks. Okay, but we're getting off topic.
Yeah. Sorry. What were we talking about?
We're talking about readers' comments and
readers'
time.
comments. They got too much time on their hands, man.
Too
much time on their hands.
Can't not say it.
You cannot say it. You can't. It's just now it's there.
I know.
It's there. It's
too much time on our hands.
So that one got just a tremendous. Even to this day, I still see people posting like, "Hey, you guys are idiots."
Amazing.
It's like, dude, it was a thought that flashed through my mind for 5 seconds. I didn't do any research on this.
Yeah.
The next one, and this kind of bums me out because it's a bunch of my veteran friends.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it the tattoo on your ass?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
There was some comments on that.
I know. I saw those.
No, this was when I showed you my shirt and talked about Ton Tavern. People lost their effing minds.
Why?
All these veterans like, ugh! And here's the thing. I didn't say jack shit about the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard. I don't care. I'm not talking about them. I didn't utter a word, positive or negative. Right. I didn't say a word about them. I was talking about the Marine Corps and the shirt and, Then all these armchair quarterbacks coming in. Let me tell you who's the oldest. The Army's older than the Marines. But of course, yeah, I didn't say they weren't.
Right.
I didn't, but they're trying to everybody's got this. Watch the clip and then comment on what was said, not what you think was said or some point you want to make. Like, I'm always very careful when I post about the Kansas City Chiefs or the Jayhawks or, any of my teams, the Royals, whatever. Whenever I post something about them, all I ever say is congratulations to my team.
Yes.
Or way to go, my team.
But people hear other things.
Oh, my God. And then they just come out of the woodwork. The Bills Mafia, you can suck it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I never said a word about your team. I don't care about your team.
Right.
All I'm saying is positive about my team. That's it. And people weigh in with this venom, and I block you. If it's real venom, I'm like, fuck you. I don't care. I don't. Fuck off. But it's crazy because these are veterans. They're we're having fun, and so
not me, man. This is serious.
They were like where? Because I said something like, they went out and recruited Marines. Like, well, if the Marines didn't exist, how do they? Because, do I have to go down? Do I have to drill down and say the Continental Congress and America at that time did not have our own Army, our own Navy, so when we created it, we emulated the British. We just did what they did and only made it an American version.
Right.
Okay? The Marines, that's where it came from. The U.S. Marines is modeled after the British Marines. You fucking I don't have time to go down to the level of detail you need to tell the fucking joke or have some fun.
Right. I want you to know.
It's stressful, man.
You're being
They're
hurt.
stressing me.
I'm listening to you.
They're stressing me. They're stressing me, dude.
Dude, I feel...
These are we're just cracking wise and having a good time like bros do.
Yeah.
and then they're going to pick it apart and analyze it?
People are dumb. And I'm just saying, people are dumb. Everybody who's listening and watching right now, they would say the same thing, right? They go, God, people are so stupid.
Yeah.
There's smart people, don't get me wrong, and I know somebody's going to go, people aren't dumb. Yeah, we are all dumb at some point, and we're all assholes at some point.
Yeah.
And at that moment, when those dudes or those chicks write that stuff, they're being dumb.
Yeah. And also, I would encourage this, as you journey through the social media world, take a beat. If you see something that seems outlandish,
believe it.
Just take a beat. Take a beat.
Yeah.
And think about maybe that's not real. I saw a sign. The reason I mentioned this is because just last night, I saw a sign, and it looked like a street sign, okay, that had been posted in San Francisco, and it said it was a warning, but it was basically it was saying something like a reminder, you can only steal less than $950 worth of merchandise.
Fuck off.
Right? And I saw it and I thought, oh, that's where we've gotten to, and I got all worked up, and I was like, this is unbelievable. They're putting up signs saying and then I was like, that can't be real. Like, who would do that? That's just, that defies. So then I stopped and I go, this is bullshit. This is some AI bullshit or something. And sure enough, it was. But had I let the moment overtake me, had I let
feelings are real.
Feelings override my logic.
Yeah.
I would have put fingers to keyboard, right?
It's scary.
It's scary, but that because a lot of people fall prey to this.
Your feel versus real.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because you see it and you get a visceral reaction out of the gate. You're like, no!
Yeah.
But then you dig and you go, I'm the dummy.
Well, it's the social media and the things the way we live today. Like I see headlines, right, and they seem like they're in legitimate newspapers or magazines, and they're unbelievable. The headline, and then you click on it, and this is what clickbait is.
They gotcha.
And you read it, and there's nothing in the article that even remotely resembles the headline, but they got you to click.
Dude.
And then you feel like the biggest sucker in the world because you're like, this is such shakedown shit.
You know what I've noticed is I'll go be on Instagram, killing my lifetime and
murdering your mind.
Murdering my whole existence. God, it's like taking a spoon to your brain. So I'm on it, and I see this picture. It's really interesting, and I'm like, oh, man. And I'll click on the caption or the little description, and it'll go, the new Mazda Miata, 4 doors. And I'm like, oh, these fuckers got me.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they're getting you. Like, let me put this interesting picture up. You're going to click, and we're going to tell you about our new car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's the new bait and switch. It sucks.
It's
this
infuriating.
whole stuff sucks.
I know, it's infuriating. And it's scary as hell. And but here's the thing. And also, I don't know if you know this too, but everybody knows this. I'm preaching to the choir. Everybody knows this.
Preach on it.
But it's nice to remind each other. Like, let's take a step back here because, when you start, you get in these echo chambers.
Oh, bro.
Right? The algorithms out there know what you are watching, right? And if you hit like or you save something, all of a sudden it's like it just feeds you that. So if like if I like the Chiefs, right? So
you do?
Yeah, I love them.
I did?
Yeah, big fan,
That's
big
weird.
fan. Oh yeah, I'm from Kansas City. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, look, I'm wearing a shirt right now. It says
Oh,
Kansas City Chiefs.
okay, okay.
But I hit all things, Chiefs, right?
Sure.
It feeds me all this stuff, right? But if I hit like or save on a political thing or a personal growth thing,
right?
Or Marcus Aurelius quote or something like that, I get more and more and more. So it finds out and then it feeds you that. So if you are on a political side,
you're gonna just get hammered,
and you hit like or whatever, it feeds you that, and then you don't have any perspective from the other side. So then every day you're getting inundated with more and more very specific messaging, and next thing you know, you're in this unbelievable narrow lane, and anything that's said from anywhere, you resist in a very so this effing thing, the phone is poison, man. It's poison.
I agree with you.
And you here again, you and I, we have a base, we have a foundation because we didn't grow up with this stuff.
Right.
This came on and later for us, and when we were in our 20s or whatever, our 30s. But the kids today,
Dude.
they know nothing different.
They think the phone is a human right, by the way.
Oh yeah,
like
it's
if you take their phone away,
completely-
you're taking away water.
and it's an appendage. It's as prevalent to their body as a hand. So. That's why I worry. I worry about
do
that.
I.
I worry about the youth because they are being fed very specific messaging to whatever their issue is, whatever their cause
Preferences
is, whatever
are.
their preferences are, and they're not getting perspective, and they're not having conversations with people, and they're not learning how to reason, and they're not learning how to take their emotions out of it and
Or
use
negotiate.
or negotiate and understand that the world doesn't just bend to you. You have to negotiate. You have to compromise. I'm sorry. Somebody made compromise a bad word.
That's the way
It's
we
not.
exist.
It's how you exist in a community and a society. There is compromise. There has to be.
Totally. If you don't have compromise, what do you got?
Exactly.
So what we're trying to say is get on your phone.
Yep, right
and
now.
comment.
Right.
And type some stuff.
So type us some messages. Keep typing us messages because we just can't get enough.
And make them long
Yeah.
and distract yourself from your relationships. See if you can get a divorce over the thing.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
You know what I mean?
And you don't want to work. Stop working.
Who wants to work?
Nobody.
Let's type on our phones.
I just want to type on the drums all day. Claire, are you typing a message right now?
No, I was just reading some of the Instagram comments.
Really?
Feed us a couple.
Give us some.
One of them says, Marines are like vegans. They won't shut up about Tun's Tavern. How does anyone not know about it?
Okay, first of all, do
all
you eat cheese?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're not a vegan.
Thank you.
Okay, next.
Yeah, we're carnivores. Okay, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to provoke. He's trying to antagonize. And to be honest with you, I couldn't agree more. We try to put the word out there, but some people didn't know. I had a lot of people write and say, "I didn't know that."
I didn't.
Yeah. So take it easy.
Yeah.
Guy,
Back
take
off,
it easy.
Jack.
Yeah, take it easy with your little fingers. Next.
I will never forgive the NFL rigging the last Super Bowl for Taylor Swift fans.
Okay, so
This is
everything's
absurd.
scripted. You've heard the NFL is scripted.
Total bullshit.
Okay. How do you script injuries? How do you script dropped balls? How do you
No. Just let's just do this. How do you get a conspiracy among thousands of players who are out there breaking their bones and sweating and bleeding
and personnel?
and coaches and it's bullshit.
No one's leaked.
Stop.
No one's leaked a script yet.
Stop. Yeah, this is absurd. This is absurd.
It's awesome.
Two people can't keep a secret.
I know.
You think the thousands of NFL players who go out there and bang and smash and wreck their bodies and bleed, they're going to go, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to It
Today-
doesn't work like that.
Today you will be popping your ACL.
Yeah.
You'll be out for the next year, but you'll still get paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
that's
horseshit.
cool.
It's horseshit. It's the biggest, silliest. Again, people's feelings and their desire for. I think people want conspiracies because they want to believe that there's some Wizard of Oz behind the curtain controlling the levers.
Absolutely.
It doesn't work like that.
and
that's
fans-
not how life is.
Fans of other teams
Yeah.
don't like the results.
You're right.
So instead of taking ownership of, going, well, my team wasn't as good as the Chiefs this year.
That's right.
Or whoever
Or we
might win.
we weren't that good that night.
That night we lost the game. They go, oh, dude, that's scripted because we're way better than that. We should have won that. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, you didn't.
You didn't.
And it's
That's why they play the games.
it's like, when you start playing sports as a kid, if you do, you play games. Nobody scripts ASO soccer games. It's just there's no money in it, right? So and one of the reasons I hear, well, the NFL scripted. There's way too much money to leave it to chance. Dude, it's a game, bro.
It's a game.
It just dial it down.
Yeah.
Everybody dial it down.
Right.
It's a game.
And if it was scripted, my camera just shut off. Claire, I don't know if that's an issue.
It's okay. It's just sleeping.
Ah, see?
Aw.
Why did it go to sleep? Was it my face? Was it something I said?
Mine's on. Look.
I feel like
Oh, fuck, damn, mine just went off.
it just went off when you said that.
I know. That's pretty dope.
You just got smoked. You got so smoked, man. Fucking smoked and barbecued. Facial.
Dude,
Facial.
totally disproportionate reaction.
Fuck, dude. I just wouldn't want to be you right now. Because you just got played Oh my God. Smoked. I've never seen anything like it.
You're not making it better.
Claire, did you see how bad Darren just got smoked?
Yeah, it's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, it's totally gonna leave a mark. Dude,
I don't know if I want to be here right now. I may leave.
What do you mean?
You're unsportsmanlike right now.
Oh, I apologize.
I accept.
Okay, so that's accountability.
That's compromise. That's how you should be. I'm pointing to a camera that's not on. That's how you should be. See what just happened?
Yeah, because that's the way it is.
By the way, I
Yeah.
thought that your reaction was pretty cool. It was awesome.
The overreaction is always one of my favorite
Dude.
comedy bits.
Oh, you just got what?
It's like
The camera just went off, dude.
yeah, I just nothing. It was nothing.
Relax. You were just
Well, I was-
everybody on a keyboard.
I was everybody on the keyboard. That's what it's like. That's what it's like.
We got
I
to
know
do.
how to cheer you up, Darren.
What's that?
I know how to cheer you up.
How?
Hit him.
There's a comment.
What's it say, Claire?
It says Darren is almost always the funniest guy in the room/arena.
Hold on. This is my mic. Hold on.
That's not a mic
Hold
drop.
on.
Don't. Okay, that's a pin. It's not a mic
Yes!
drop. It's not a mic drop moment. That's not a mic drop moment.
Nailed that shit.
It didn't.
Thanks, Mom.
Your camera's not even on anymore, dude.
I'm still going to point at it like it is because I'm a professional.
All the cameras are shut down now. All of them.
Well,
Are you sure, Claire?
Yeah, they're just sleeping.
okay. Well, they can hear us. And you know what? That comment, whoever wrote that, what's their name? What's their keyboard name?
That's so your mom.
Oh, your mom.
Mrs. Leader 223.
Damn it! She always does that. Thank you, Mom. I love you. I love you, Nancy. She's awesome.
I have no doubt.
Why don't we have my parents as guests?
I would dig that so much.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I don't mind. I love that.
Dude, my dad's going to tell some stories, bro.
Well, your dad's lived a good life. He's lived an interesting life.
Yeah, he was a cop.
I know.
He was a private investigator, and he was an actor.
Come on,
I
man.
know, dude. That's the trifecta.
That is the trifecta.
It's the weirdest career path, and I'm not even kidding. We should have my parents in here because they'll tell stories that are really entertaining. My dad will get the facts wrong.
Yeah.
My mom will correct him.
Yeah, classic.
They'll get into some little bickering match,
yeah.
and I'll have to jump in. It'll be awkward,
we could actually just slip out of the room
dude.
and let them just go at it.
Did I ever tell you the story about Corey Feldman? About slipping out of the
No,
room?
but okay. I want to hear the story.
Yeah.
For some reason, I have another buddy back in Kansas City who keeps sending me Corey Feldman clips.
Bro,
And
he's
so I guess I'm on their algorithm now because I'm getting Corey Feldman clips of him doing
the guitar
these,
solos?
all this garbage. His show, it's mind blowing.
Okay, so I will tell you, I was playing a show at the House of Blues one night. Corey Feldman was there. He, I think we called him up, and he decided to get up on stage, and he grabs a mic, and he's being Corey Feldman.
Okay.
And I have a microphone.
Which is unpredictable and scary. It's almost like Gary Busey.
very Gary.
Yeah, where you're like, I have no idea what's about to happen, but it's a train wreck.
It's going to go one of three ways, and it's going to go hard.
And all of them are negative. Not many of them are on the upside.
Dude, so I have a microphone to all the guys in the band's ears, so nobody else can hear me. They know what I'm saying. So he's up there, and he starts talking to the crowd, like just rambling. And no, don't get me wrong. He's nice. He is a nice guy.
I have no doubt he's
but
nice.
This night he was rambling.
Was it political? Do you remember?
Nobody will remember what he said. so I get in, and he's talking a long time, and our singer's trying to talk with him. He's not having it. He's just talking to the crowd. So I get on the microphone, and I say to everybody, I go, let's just walk off stage. The entire band leaves the stage. And it's just like if we left my parents.
Yeah.
We leave the stage, and it's Corey Feldman up there, and he finally stops after about 2 minutes, and that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Long
Like,
time.
don't underestimate how long 2 minutes can be when someone's rambling.
Dude, and we're off to the side of the stage.
Yeah, you're not
Nobody
even
can
on
see us.
stage anymore?
No. And
This is hilarious.
Dude, it was legendary. And he finally realized, he goes, oh, and he finishes his thing.
What, stream of consciousness.
Oh
Just
my
whatever
God.
was coming out of his...
And he goes, all right, what do you guys want? And just crickets and desert, and I think a tumbleweed came through. It was so satisfying to just, because he let's be real, he commandeered our show.
Yeah.
And so we went, it's your show, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it was
I
awesome.
also love that you have the comedic sensibility to say that's the best bit you could have played at that moment.
There's nothing that we could have done.
That's the best bit. Rather than try to stop them or try to do, just be like, now's a good time to go get a beer.
This is your show now. And like it was, oh God, it was one of those great moments. I would like to do that to my parents, I guess is my point.
Okay.
And let's have Howard and Nancy on.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, like, I'm serious. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it.
I dig it the most.
All right, because not a lot of people may know who I am. Once they know Howard and Nancy, they're going to know who I am.
Okay.
And I'm cool.
Well, I have so many questions, too.
I'm sure you do.
I've got to do some serious drilling down.
There's probably a lot of things that
so many layers.
Yeah.
So many layers.
Complicated.
Claire, were there some more comments?
Yeah, in regard to the ranch, what kind of place has the best ranch episode?
Thank you. There was a lot of chatter about that.
That's amazing,
and
dude.
I want to correct some of the points on that, but go ahead, please.
Somebody said he just backpedaled and dropped Chili's from number 1 to top 5. Totally waffled.
Yeah. And you know what? That particular comment, even though, relax, dude.
Hey, dude, you need to be accountable for your words.
And that's what I'm about to get to. But first of all, relax. But at the same time, they were right. Whoever wrote that was right. Because at the top of it, I said Chili's was top 3.
Right.
Who's our guest?
I think it's Tremonti.
Tremonti.
Yeah. He threw out Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it threw off the thing. So then I had to recalibrate. And so in mid-debate, I extended it to top 5. So I did change that. I didn't necessarily drop him out of the top 5. I added more.
Right.
I added more. So, yes, that is true and factual. And I will say, for the record, there is good ranch out there. I believe Wingstop has amazing ranch. I believe Cheesecake Factory has amazing ranch.
I've never been to Wingstop.
Okay, you need to go tonight.
Okay.
And get some wings, because they're good wings. But get the ranch. That's what you're really going for.
I'm trying to diet, but I'll go to Wingstop.
Get the ranch.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Wingstop. Mm-hmm. We have Cheesecake Factory ranch. Outback Steakhouse ranch. Very good.
Really?
Yes. Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, it's fine. It's fine. I'm on the fence. It might be in the 5 slot.
Okay.
Chili's ranch is still very good. It's up there.
Have you ever
It's
been
in the top 5. It's in the top 5.
A question.
So I'm rounding it out. 4 and 5 slot. Chili's is probably in the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Roadhouse, perhaps in the 5 slot. Perhaps.
Do you like tangy
I could
ranch?
be talked out of that.
Do you like tangy? You know,
No. I like buttermilk.
Yeah.
A lot of buttermilk.
No dill.
No dill, not necessarily.
No dill.
But, some garlic and some buttermilk. And it's got to be thick. It can't be runny.
Word.
But if I have ranch from at least those top 3, top 4, I'm a happy man.
I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever eaten at P&L Burger?
No.
All right, I'm going to bring some ranch in from them.
Okay.
It's a one-off mom and pop shop.
Okay. And a lot of times you'll find those. There's places in Kansas City which really does a good job with ranch almost across the board. Any restaurant you go into, you're going to get good ranch. You're going to get honey mustard. J. Alexander's in Kansas City has great ranch, great honey mustard.
My chick took me to a barbecue place just outside Kansas City. God,
There's good ones. There's a lot.
What's some of the famous ones?
Arthur Bryant's. These are the old school ones. Arthur Bryant's, Gates, Oklahoma Joe's.
God, I can't remember.
Q39, Jack Stack. There's a new kid in town called Slaps. I love Slaps.
Really?
Yeah, gotta get some of that.
Get you some slaps.
Now I'm thinking about it. Now that's what I want. That's what I want for dinner. I'm going to Kansas City tonight.
You're gonna go to Kansas City for dinner? Are you gonna hire a PJ?
For Slaps. What's a PJ?
Private jet.
I love that. You go, what's a PJ?
You know what? You're down to earth still.
Come on.
I just said it because I read it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know they call them that.
They call them PJs. You gonna get on your PJ?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't have a PJ. I want a PJ. I'm not gonna lie.
I love me some PJ.
I would love a PJ. I want to live that PJ lifestyle.
How many PJs you been on?
I've been on a couple.
You think you've been over 20?
No, God, no. I'm talking like I can count it on one hand.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's the longest PJ flight you've been on?
I don't know.
I've been to.
Oh, you know what? For 21 Jump Street,
Where'd you go?
the studio got a PJ to do a press tour. So they flew us like to Chicago, New York, and then back.
That's tight.
Yeah. So that was kind of that was cool.
I went Boston to Gatwick in London. PJ.
What?
I'm a fancy fucker, dude.
Dude, you get around.
I get around.
You uptown.
Dude, you know what? I'm big league. And I'm not.
So-
I got lucky with the lottery.
We got we got time for one more.
Oh my God. This is flying.
Were there any other hot?
Somebody, just to end on a positive note,
Yeah.
said, had no idea Riggle had a podcast with actually interesting people on it. I'm binging the catalog.
Oh,
You know what?
Thank you for. See, is it so hard to say something nice?
You know what?
What?
It's not, and it's very nice to hear. Can I give somebody a shout out?
Please.
I was on a tour and we had a bus driver named Dustin Larch.
Yeah.
And Dustin is fantastic.
Awesome.
Fantastic. I told him about the podcast. Okay. I think he's our number one listener / viewer.
Really?
He loves this thing. And I talked to him on the phone, and he will tell me about stuff we talked about I forgot about. He's like, I can't believe you said that. Like, so shout out to Dustin.
Hey, Dustin, thank you.
You are awesome. I'll call you later. I just want to say that because there's a lot of people that seem to enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
And I thank you for having me on the show every time.
Yes.
And it's awesome. Claire, thanks for the happy comment.
Yeah,
That's right.
thanks for putting that out there, Claire. I appreciate that.
And everybody else, chill out.
Yeah, baby. Come on, relax. It's just a podcast. We're just having a good time.
God, that sounds like a line you would feed a chick. Oh, yeah, relax, baby.
Relax, baby.
It's just a podcast.
It's just a podcast now. No reason to get uptight.
Come on. Take your
Yeah.
feet up. Take your shoes off.
How about another PBR?
Oh, get on the PJ. All right. Found.
Thank you for joining us on Riggle's Picks. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader.
Good night.